Folks, I'm very excited for our next guest. Dean Johanesen is a master of circus swing. This cat transports us back to a time when, well, we'll let him tell us about it. Welcome to the stage. Dean Johanesen is with us. Dino.
Together. Too funky in here, man. Gotta get myself together.
That's it. That's Dean right there, folks. Give it up for him.
On the band, this band. It's so good.
Dean, what's going on, brother?
Nothing. All good.
You are Mr. SRQ, right? Tell us a little bit about yourself, will you?
I live in Ellington. Been down here for 25
Near the outlet mall?
years. Near the outlet mall.
Right on.
Exactly. Right. Yeah. Don't go there. You will get shot.
Yeah, sure.
It's dangerous, man.
Yeah.
It is dangerous.
Your style of music is pretty killing. It's timeless, but it's of a certain era too. Circus swing. Talk us through what that is.
Yeah, so I got inspired. I discovered Django Reinhardt in 2013, and Hot Club Jazz. He's kind of like the king, the godfather of that.
Sure.
And I was writing songs inspired by the circus and the history of the circus, and I thought that that style kind of fits.
So let me ask you, the history of the circus. I mean, Sarasota is a circus.
Yeah.
I don't mean that really. I mean,
it is.
It's the history of the Ringling and everything there. Is that what got you in this vibe? Or
Yeah,
what?
I think just locations and the history of locations kind of inspire me. I write when I'm on the road, so sometimes it's about a place that I'm traveling through. But living down there for this long and just discovering all the stuff that John Ringling did for that area and the museum that is there. And just I was kind of enamored with that history.
Sure.
And then there's Gibsonton, where
Yep.
a lot of the carnies were too.
Yep.
So it's a fascinating life.
It is.
You know.
Your style, though, just talk us through, because it's very percussive, right?
Yeah. Especially playing. I was always in bands, and then eventually I went solo, and just having that percussive rhythm really helped. Learning that Django style of La Pompe. And then it also transferred over into Western swing music as well.
Yep.
So as a solo artist, when you can kind of keep that rhythm going, it kind of helps fill out the sound.
After Django, who were some other influences of you?
Django, Bob Wills and the Texas Playboys.
Right on.
Asleep at the Wheel.
Lyle Lovett, maybe?
Lyle Lovett,
Yeah.
100% Lyle. I love his stuff too. I love his songwriting. I love how intelligent and funny he can be.
Sure.
John Prine.
Wow.
I love John Prine's.
He had a place in Gulfport here for a while, did he not?
Yes, he did. Yeah. Never got to run into him, but that would have been.
You are a true Floridian, which means you come from New York, right? Yeah. You're from Long Island, right?
It's New York or Ohio, right?
Yeah, right, right. We pronounce that Iowa down here. Yeah, right.
Yeah, Long Island. Yep.
What brought you down here?
Well, I met my girlfriend at the time at a restaurant I was working at, and she was from Venice, Florida, and we eventually moved down this way. So.
And when you said working in a restaurant, you were playing in a restaurant? Or
No, at the time I was like bussing, bar backing, bartending, and then just starting to kind of, there was an Irish bar down the road, and I was, this guy, Jim, from a place called Buckley's, gave me my first shot at playing gigs. He said, I heard you have a band, just out of high school. So it's a 4-piece band, and I think they were paying us like $400 for a weekend.
That's still a pretty good gig.
It's
$400.
Still what they're paying now.
Yeah.
That's really
no, it's true, right?
It's better than what they're paying now, So, but he gave me sort of my first shot in fronting a band and having that go down.
How do you navigate that? Because there's a lot of cover bands who are just out there kind of like background music for whatever's going on.
Sure.
But you lay down some serious things. You play a lot of your own music and your original music, and when you're out in a place, how do you thread that needle?
For me, I don't even think about the difference between what I'm doing originally and as a cover,
Got it.
And a lot of the covers that I do are so obscure people wouldn't know them anyway.
Right.
One of the things that helps me as an artist is just like transitions, like just transition from one song to the other. I notice that
Keep it going.
Keep things going, keep things upbeat, and then people don't even. And my favorite question is, what do you call this kind of music that you play? And then it gives me the opportunity to talk about like who my influences are and turn somebody onto music maybe they didn't hear before.
Why is this music so timeless? There's something about it. Well, there was the Squirrel Nut Zippers in the 90s, and it keeps coming back and never really sticking, but always there.
Yeah, I don't know. I fell in love with it, and it's hard to play some of it. There's a lot of chord changes. Hot Club of Cowtown is one of these guys, Whit Smith. He can play, a different chord and an inversion on every beat of a song, and I watch some of his videos, and it just blows my mind.
And the Brian Setzer, right? I mean,
Brian Setzer, amazing, sure, yeah.
What do you listen to when it's not your style of music? What's your guilty pleasure?
Man, it's kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
Isbell's one. Todd Snyder, who we just lost, unfortunately. That was a sad loss for us. John Prine. It just depends on the mix. You know, I've got a mix that my wife and I listen to I found the cassette from our wedding.
Sure.
And I made a playlist based off of that on Spotify that we listened to when we were having dinner at home.
What is the guilty pleasure cover song that you've never done, but you've always thought, man, I don't have the guts to do that in public, but I would love to try a cover of that too.
I don't know. I used to do a cover of Baby's Got Back by Sir Mix-a-Lot. It's an acoustic version of it.
Yeah.
And so that blows some people's mind. And then I do a cover of Inner Sandman by Metallica, which in a swing style as well. And so it's kind of fun to mess with stuff like that.
That's very cool.
There's a Paul Thorne song that I love called I Don't Like Half the Folks I Love, and I thought that would be a good one to learn for Thanksgiving. So I might do that.
For Thanksgiving, just in time for the holidays.
Just
right.
in time for the holidays.
Do you ever get tired of playing? Like, do you shed when you're at home, or do you just kind of like, I'm away from the guitar for a while?
No, I'm really addicted to it, and it is sort of a meditation. I mean, just sitting out on the back porch and playing the guitar. And I started a songwriter group at the beginning of this past year, and we have to write a song every 2 weeks based off of a prompt.
That's right, you and I were talking
So
about that.
yeah, so that's been a really exciting thing. So it's like I have got to focus on songwriting and coming up with the next tune.
What was that Siesta Key line that we talked about?
Oh, right. I've got a, what is that? I got
A regular down in Siesta.
I got a regular down on Siesta Key.
I'm
Take
gonna
that as you will.
I'm gonna want to hear that song.
You'll get 10%.
Will you play us one of your tunes when we
I
come
would
back
love
out?
to, yeah. Absolutely.
We'll be right back, folks, with Dean Johanesen playing some circus-style music. We'll be right back.